Hello again. I'm here today to share with you some awareness around the Brisk Teaching app. So, our school district has taken on Brisk Teaching for its second year in a row. We started with a pilot year, then we purchased it last year for the 25-26 school year, and now we're entering into another contract with this group again for the 26-27 school year. The reason we've chosen Brisk as our AI tool of choice is because it's something that has some recognition around our district. It integrates with Google tools, and we've developed a very strong relationship with those who are in charge of making the decisions around what the platform can do. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to log in as a teacher. There are two ways to access your Brisk. You can either access your Brisk through a browser like mine, or you can access Brisk through an app, a plugin. For now, for today, I'm going to share with you how I access Brisk using this dashboard view. I feel like this is the dashboard view that a content supervisor would want to see, because this is where you will be able to build groups of lessons surrounding scales. So you can attach your scales in any way you like. Personally, for me, I happen to have them in spreadsheet format. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take a quick snippet of one of the scales. I'm going to be focusing on building a fluency tracker for myself. So let me go ahead and snip this fluency. Then I'm going to come back over here to my Brisk and I'm going to paste. Whoops. Now I have the right thing attached in there. So I've put that snippet in there. And then what I want to go ahead and do now is place this prompt in here. I've already vetted this prompt before I filmed this for you today. And so I want you to see what's going to happen once I press this next ideas. Now I certainly could come here to my standards, and I could come here to our Idaho, oops, our Idaho standards, excuse me, and I could find the standards that surround this subject. I'm looking at first grade. Looks like I can't, oh, I see why, excuse me, right here, first grade. Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me find that. Let's see, language arts, that's why. Here we are, first grade, and now I could come in here and I know that I'm working on fluency. Um, I'm not going to take the time to look through all of that or line them up, but just know that that is something that you can do. Once I have my success criteria and learning intentions here, plus my quick prompt, now I press next ideas. This is where the magic is going to happen. On the left side of my page, I'm going to be given choices for different tools that can help me. On the right side of my page, I have an AI that's going to help me refine the choices on the left side. So just so you could see what we have here, we have a few different activities that I can access. I'm going to look here to the top. These are always organized the same way, by prepare, engage as interactive, and assess. Today, what I'm mostly looking for are resource materials. So I'm just going to start right here. If I wanted to generate more, I could. I'm going to vet these, and by vetting them, I'm going to press the word create. So I press create, and I've summoned Brisk and all of its engineering magic. And then I just watch this happen before my eyes. It's going to build me a fluency tracking spreadsheet. So it's going to give me some information about how I might use this, and then it builds me this fluency tracking spreadsheet. When might I use this? I might go ahead in here and format it a little bit nicer for myself. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably share this with one of my volunteers who comes into the classroom when they listen to students read, so that I can get some more information about that student. That is one artifact that I can walk away with. I can also create a progress monitoring checklist. So let's see what happens when I create a progress monitoring checklist. We've summoned the Brisk. Let's wait. Here it comes. So now it's showing me how to use this tool. It's building out the different literal checklists that I might also include with volunteers. I might even give this to parents who are eager to help their child at home. This would be a lovely thing to have available for maybe a back to school night. I also can come back here to Brisk and see a fluency assessment guide if I wanted to. What I would love to share with you today is a tracker that I was able to make earlier today. This one is a first grade fluency skills checklist. And this one came out in just a slightly different fashion. I've noticed that from time to time, Brisk will give me some different outputs in different formats, and this was one way that it was just a little bit different. What I love about this is that this is something I might use in a small group. This is something I might use when I'm tracking my evidence over time. I might be just walking the room, and I might even be generally listening for what my students are able to do, all the while taking some observational notes down here at the bottom. Brisk made this for me. So this is just one example of what Brisk can do to help our teachers with standards-based reporting.